Hello, welcome, welcome. How are you all? Okay, everyone's automatically being added to the free list. I'm sorry if the internet connection is a bit funny. I know I've been having a bit of an issue with the connection. So hopefully you can hear me all right. I hope it's not too buffers a little bit. So everyone's automatically added. Let me just, I keep scratching myself. I shouldn't do that. Right. So welcome, Amazing Fruits, Lady Kapira, Eudora, Eldonna, Yawanda, Akamarie. Hi, Ms. Rick. How are you? Yes, you're added to the list. Oops. Okay. Oops. Didn't do that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Marie, and then I've got Ms. Rick. Don't worry about it, Lady Kapira. Just do what you can. No worries. Just checking the chat. Just whatever you feel comfortable doing. Right. The free list. Oops. Just do what you can. No worries. Just making sure that the chat's all good. So, and the list is here. So, Amazing Fruits, Lady Kapira, Eudora, Eldonna, Yawanda, Akamarie, and Mizrak. And I know Bart's here as well, but he didn't want a reading today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 at a time. So I just want the first 3 questions first. So Amazing Fruits and Lady Kapira and Eudora. And once you 3 have answered your 3 questions, then I'll do Eldonna, Yawanda, and Akamarie, and then I'll do Mizrak. And then whoever else comes in will be on the next free list, Lady Kapira. Okay, and Amazing Fruits and Bart. So you guys know that anyone else that comes in after this, after I've done Mizrak, will be on the next list. So don't worry too much about anything, but just make sure that that people realize that they will be added automatically. Don't post your questions until I ask for them. So Amazing Fruits, Lady Capera, and Eudora, if I can have your questions first, that will be a good start for me. And then I will do, once I've done your three, then I'll ask for Aldona, YOUIR, and Akamarie. And then when I've done that, then Mizrak, your question after Akamarie's, please. That will be great. Thank you. So if you can just make sure that your questions go in when I ask for them, that'll be a big help just as we go through the list. So your questions don't get lost in chat. So just making sure that people don't post their questions until I'm completely ready. And let's throw in another incense stick, and then we will begin the chats. Okay, so let's just throw in an incense, not insect, incense. Right. Cool. So I'm just waiting for Eudora's question as well. Sorry, I'm just right. So we've got questions. Yep, good. Lady Capera, your question's perfect. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Thanks for popping it in. So we've got Amazing Fruits, Lady Capera, and Eudora. So as long as I've got your three questions, I can start doing the readings, and then we'll start moving through from there. So once I've done Lady Capera and Aldona, you can start putting your reading in after that. Okay, so Amazing Fruits. Okay, we're talking about how someone feels about us. Now, I want you to remember that this is just a perspective. Hi, Dancing Oracle. Welcome, welcome, Merry Meet. Thanks for being here. And I'll add you in after Mizrak for readings. So when I've done Mizrak's reading, then Dancing Oracle can type in their question after that. So, right, Amazing Fruit. So you remember when you're talking about how someone feels about you, it is only a perspective. It may not be. Let's use the Waterfall Tarot for this. So I just want you to remember that when you're thinking about how someone feels about you, it is only their perspective. It may not be factual. It may not be, it's not necessarily how others see you. So just remember. And sometimes people are so busy with other things. Right. And sometimes the message that comes through for you is not always what you want to hear, but what's needed in this moment. And it's interesting because the first card that flipped out was the Devil card. Now, the Devil talks about addictions. Feels like you're chained to this moment. Okay? It's not necessarily how Amos actually feels about you, but Spirit wants you to know that you are chained to this idea. This is keeping you restricted, keeping you limited by enabling you, you're unable to move forward. You're stuck on this motion. Okay? So here we've got the King of Pentacles. And so that's not, so Spirit is sort of saying to you, you are chained to how Amos feels about you. Okay? You're chained to this idea. You're restricted by it. You're limited by it. And it's time for you to start looking at new possibilities, new options. Time to start looking at new possibilities in regards to the King of Pentacles. Is about that opportunity, that business opportunity, or that well-being opportunity in this case. This is to do with your health. I feel this is very much to do with your health, your well-being. So Spirit is sort of saying, hey, look, you're chained to this idea about how Amos is actually feeling about you. It's time for you to break free from that and allow yourself to look at new opportunities, new possibilities. Okay. So that's what I was sort of getting before I even started to do the reading, which is why I said what I said at the beginning. So this is really about you moving forward into your own journey. Forget about how Amos is not really worrying about you in some way. It just feels like this is just like you've got this obsession in a way with the devil card. Has got this obsession about how he feels about you. You've got to stop worrying about it. You've got to stop thinking about it. And it's time for you to start looking at your well-being in a way, a sense of being practical in how you take care of your well-being, looking at other opportunities in regards to your health, your aspects in life, your security, and how you feel. Okay? Feels like this has been an ongoing thought that you've had, and it's time to let it go. It's time to break free from those chains. Time to just get on with life. Okay. Lady Kapira. Right, okay, in the list, don't forget we want Eodora's question, Aldonna, your question, and Ye Wonder. Right. Oh, this looks like a good question. What's this one say? Is this year of 2023 a better opportunity year cycle for you on all levels? Oh, let's have a look. Let's do okay. Let's do moon and stars. Oops, I don't want the angel tarot. Okay, Lady Kapira. This year, 2023, a better opportunity year cycle meal. So what lies ahead for Lady Kapira? What's going on for Lady Kapira? Let's have a look. Feels like it's going to be a year of structure. It feels like everything's sort of going to be organized in a way. It's a year for you to organize things. That's interesting. It's allowing you to trust your inner voice again, about sort of being able to feel that you've got that inner knowledge within oneself, which is really important. It's a year of excitement. Felt like there was 3 cards coming in there for you. So here we've got the sense of being in control, being in a leader, feeling like everything's sort of structured and in the right way. Everything's in divine order. Everything's doing as it should, as you sort of feels like you've got that knowledge to move ahead. It's a year of using your skills and your abilities to have that sense of excitement within your own journey as well. So it feels like everything's sort of coming together for you. So it's going to be quite an exciting year for you. Okay. Feels like it's going to be a good year, Lady Kapira. Feels like everything's going to be moving in the right direction. Okay, so where's everybody? Where's everyone's questions? I'm waiting for Eodora, Aldonna, Yewanda, Akimari. Hi, Dorothy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Don't forget, do not type your question in until you're on the list. God, it's not lose. It's losing the plot. Yes, Samika, you're added to the list. You're welcome. Okay, so I don't know where Eudora, Eldonna. You wonder and Acumarie. Okay. Oh, what have I done? I did a full chat by accident. Right. Wonder, thank you. So I don't know where Eldonna and that is, but let me just do this next free list. Is Dancing Oracle. Samika. Or to see. Ms. Sorry, just putting this list in. Phenomenal. Miss Phenomenal, welcome. And Baby Girl. Right, so where was I up to? Yes, use. So those that are on this list, can you please make sure your questions are in? Eudora, Eldonna, I've got you wonder, so I'll do your wonder yet. Oh yes, Light in the World, you can be added after. Yes, definitely added. And Acumarie. If you don't type your questions in, you will be missed if you're on that first list. So make sure you type your questions in. Streaming on your love life. Let's have a look. Let's do the deck of heroes. So what does you wonder need to know about her love life? What's... Yes, I'm a Kiwi girl. Yes, 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 Lily. Hi, welcome. Okay, so what have we got here? Here we've got 4 of Cups. We feel like you're missing out. It's interesting. And with the Page of Cups, feeling out of sorts with your emotions. Feels like there's a lot of healing that needs to be done first. You wonder. It feels like you've got a lot of healing that you're needing to move through, that you're needing to... yeah, it just feels like there's a lot of healing with the 4 of Cups and the Page of Cups. It is about getting yourself back into alignment, about seeing the bigger picture. Feels like you're dissatisfied with what's been going on with your love life. Oh, hi, you're from Christchurch. Oh, wow, I'm in Napier. Well, actually, I'm in Clive. I'm in Hawke's Bay. Cool, Lily. Yes, you can be added to the list. No worries. I'll add you after Light in the World. Okay, so it really feels like there's a lot of healing you wonder. Does feel like there's a lot of healing needing to be done at the moment for you. There is a lot of taking some time to, yeah, just take care of yourself, take care of your emotional needs is very much here. Hi, All About Maine. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Right, so this list. This is what I'm waiting for. Acumarie, Mizrak, Eldonna, Eudora. So just waiting for those questions to come in. Okay, still got questions from these people. The next list. Okay. Then the next list. So if you don't type your questions in, guys, you're going to get skipped. So you're going to miss out on a reading. So make sure you read your questions. If you're on that list, make sure that your question, when I ask for it, is put in the chat. So Samika, your question can go in, and Dorothy. Oh, Aldonna's got in there with her general. Right, I'll do Aldonna as well. No, Jaden, not ready for you yet. I'm still on the lists. You're not added yet. Your distant relative vanished over 50 years without a trace. What happened? Let's do... Let's do the elder stories in this one. Okay, Dancing Oracle, let's have a look. That's interesting. Okay, so right. Oh, that was the extra one, I think. And I've added it into the deck. I don't remember why that was in there. That was the extra card. Right. Distant relative vanished 50 years ago. Could I find out what happened? Yes, Eudora, you're already added. I've been waiting for your question. Oh, and Lily's... Oh, she's done a thing, so I've got to do Lily next. Eudora, I needed a question from you. Yep, I've asked for your question. Distant relative vanished over. Okay, Lily, I just need your question in as well. Thanks for the donation. Distant relative vanished over 50 years ago. What happened? What happened to your relative? It's an interesting one. What happened to the relative? Let's see what I get here. Oh, Dancing Oracle. Okay, I feel like they were very much addicted, bad habits. It was a religious aspect of it. So very much about a religious aspect as well came in first with the Hierophant here. You got that sense of religious and emotional, and emotional as well. Very religious. I just feel it was something to do with religion, a religious aspect here, which was sort of kept them tied up. It was an addiction. It was like an obsession, religious obsession in some way. And it felt like very much like she was emotion. It was very emotional. It was an emotional reason why she vanished. It was very religious. I just feel like it was a religious, like someone with a very religious background, somebody who was obsessive over them and very emotional. So I just feel like it was very much, I just feel like it was a religious aspect that why they vanished. It's very much a religious aspect of it. Yep. Eudora, Lily, I'll do Lily's first, and then I will carry on with the Eudora and Aldonna. Cool. So yeah, I feel like it was a religious aspect of it that got them, which is why they were they were obsessed within this religious, or obsessed over by this religious aspect, and that's why they sort of vanished. Right, Lily first, VIP. Oh, and Jaden, you donated as well. Okay, so it's first with this one here. Okay, and then I'll look at the PayPal. Oh, legalities. Okay, so it depends. This is a little bit tricky because you're dealing with courts and you're dealing with influences of other people in a big way. So let's do this. Because you're being influenced by other people, there's a lot of other aspects to this. Hi, Vet. Right. Have to be very careful about this, Lily. So let's have a look here. We'll check to see. Right. Reading. And let's do. Let's have a look. What do we need to know about the situation that's going on? Okay. Yes, light in the world, you are added. You just have to wait. Okay, so what does he need to know? Okay. Please be patient. I'm doing VIP status. I'll let you know when your reading's done. If you guys are wanting a free reading, you're going to have to be patient. VIP status goes first. Right. Lily, what's going on here with your partner in regards to... Okay, the first card we have here is Nine of Pentacles and Temperance. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is about a gain. It feels like something's being attained. Something's going to be gained in some way. And you've got Temperance, which is about moderation. Tells us to tranquility and peace. So there's definitely a gain in the situation, and it allows you to have that sense of inner peace within oneself, dealing with your emotions and things like that, making sure that you don't react in excess of anything. It's how you choose to react to the situation within regards to just taking your time. But there is a gain in some way. So let's have a look at what's next. Oh, no. Don't use your discount on anything, Maine. Don't worry about that. Your gift voucher, I just do it. Just tell me what you want. If you want to, you can use the gift voucher now if you want, and I can do that reading for you. Don't have to worry about using don't have to use the gift voucher in anything. Just tell me, and it's a VIP status. Okay, so 8 of Wands is all about the moving forward. There's definitely a moving forward and needing to face the truth of the situation. So it's important that Hector really faces the truth. He acknowledges what happened and why. I think there's a lot about just facing the truth of the situation, taking responsibility for things that have happened with whatever happened. Okay, so it's all about facing the truth of the situation, allowing him to move forward. Once he acknowledges that, he'll be able to move forward in the situation here, Lily. Okay, so there is a lot of just acknowledging what's happened and things like that, allowing him, interesting. It's definitely new adventures and being organized. Okay, so it's important that he's organized, making sure that things are organized, nurturing the well-being, the sense of security. Just get the sense about being careful about how he reacts. I think he needs to make sure he stays calm and cool. Don't let the passions get the better of him. Very much about acknowledging the truth. So it does feel like there's a gain. It does feel like things will work out on some level, but it all depends on how he chooses to react. Okay, it's really important that he acknowledges what happened, why it happened, without any excuse, without doing any excuses, taking responsibility for himself. I think that's so important if that's going to make a big difference to what goes on here. I think a lot of it is all about that. It's all about how he chooses to acknowledge it. Things are a little bit unsure about things. It's interesting. We've got mystery and we've got partnership. So things are a little bit unsure in the way because it's all about how he chooses to react. Yeah, a lot of it is about how he chooses to react, and that's going to make a big difference. And I think that's why it's really unknown. It's going to be totally unknown because it's how he chooses to react in the situation. And your support, of course. Your support with the partnership there is going to make a difference. It's definitely there, but as long as he can stay calm and stay relaxed and acknowledge what he did, he needs to make sure that, yes, I understand what I did. This is what happened. No excuses, and stay calm and relaxed in how he chooses to react. Make sure he doesn't fire up. So, yeah, that's what I can tell you at the moment, Lily. Okay, that's currently what's going on at the moment. It all depends about, there is a possibility of a gain in an event, and things sort of moving forward, but it all depends on how he chooses to react. A lot of it is about how he chooses to react. You're so welcome, Lily. Thank you. Right, donations. Now, Jaden, you did donate. So let's just have a quick skizzy here. I sort of got to put things back where I get them. Otherwise, I can't move. Right. Let's have a look. Now, I'm just doing donations at the moment, guys, so you're going to have to be very patient. Just takes a minute to my PayPal account if you have done it gone through PayPal instead of the Ko-Fi does take a moment. Now, all about Maine, just make sure you type your question in. If you want to use your if you want to use your gift voucher, you don't have to put it through the thing again. Just tell me. Right. Okay. Presume that's that one. Here. Okay, so I've got 3 here. Okay, so, all right, that's Helen there. Okay, Jaden must be Tia. Yeah, that'll be cool. Dancing Oracle, that would be awesome. Okay, and then I've got Helen as well. So Helen, if you can just type in your question as well. Sorry, VIP status first, and then I will try and do what I can in regards to the free readings. I will go back and scroll and see who put their questions in. Over at manifesting. What's this? And all about Maine I've got to do as well. So I've got Helen's one and then right. So what are the distressing events approaching? No, are you Helen? Right, what are these distressing events? Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what the angels have to say. How can I avoid a tower moment and losses? So, Helen has to type in their question too. Sorry, I forgot to check. Right. Right, Helen, type your question in. Yep. So I'm a little confused there. Why is info typed your question in? Right, what are the distressing events approaching and how can you avoid this tower moment? Let's have a look. The first thing is, I feel like you just need to sort of take a breath for a minute. Don't be too judgmental about the situation. I think you just need to sort of take a moment to see what's around you and what's actually going on. Actually see what's going on and what's actually happening at the moment. Allowing you to sort of stand in your own power, that's going to be really important for you. To stand in your own power, to take back what you feel is being taken from you. Have a real commitment to your emotional needs as well. Having a commitment to your dreams and goals is going to be really important here as well. So having the sense of taking back what's being taken from you. That's how you can sort of, you're not going to avoid the tower moment, but it's how you choose to react with it. Okay? What you choose to do. You need to make sure that you are committed to your journey. You're allowing yourself to move through this by standing in your own power here. Okay, making sure you're not too judgmental about the situation. You're sort of acting with a sense of discernment in the situation, allowing yourself to have a sense of wholeness within yourself. When we're talking about partnership here, I'm talking about a connection between you, yourself, having that sense of sort of coming together. Asking the angel of stress to assist you through this acknowledgement of, you're not going to be able to avoid the tower moment, but it's how you choose to react that's going to make a big difference here, by standing in your own power, allowing yourself the sense of, I want to say, okay, allowing yourself the sense of, yeah, I just get the sense of just being meditation, reflection, taking a moment to breathe is super important here. Don't let the don't get too wound up in the doom and gloom. Tower moments can also remind us to build the future that we truly want, allowing us to sort of release that stress, release that worry that's affecting us at the moment. And the angel of stress is going to do that, going to allow you to feel like you are calm, relaxed within oneself here. Okay, so that's really important. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some guidance into how you can avoid this. Well, not really avoid the tower moment, but move through that process. It is something that you may have to deal with, but it's how you can rebuild the path that you want, that lies ahead for you. Okay, so Helen, whoever did that other, let me have a go phone. And I know that also All About Maine, you as well, doing VIP status at the moment. So Helen, who donated. Can you tell me who the Helen is? Okay, so let me do this. So let me type in this VIP status. Okay, so I've got Helen, whoever Helen is, whoever donated, and All About Maine. She wants to use her gift voucher, so that's why that is there. I'm doing those at the moment. I'm not going to be able to do everybody today with the donations coming in. It doesn't feel like it's hugely destructive. No, stop. Calm. Everybody just has to wait. Please be patient. I'm doing the donations first. Like I said, I'm doing the donations. I'm not going to be able to get a chance to do everyone's reading. So, those that donated, I'm doing Helena, and I'm doing All About Maine. That's all I'm at the moment. No light in the world. You just have to be patient. Please don't keep asking. Just be patient, please. You just have to wait. I will get there, but it's just going to take a moment. If I've said you're on the list, you're on the list. You just have to wait. VIP status first, and then I'll sort out the free list. So please be patient. Thank you. Helena, right. You're first, and then I'll do All About Maine, and then I'm going to continue with the free list. So please be patient. Okay, do I see? So I think, so what's happening between you and Z? Right, let's have a look. Let's use the Oceanic Tarot. Okay, do we see things working out and getting better with you and Z? Okay, so let's have a look. Ouch. Okay, so let's have a look. What's going on with you and Z? What's happening? Okay, first thing you've got here is a sense of abundance. It feels like things are coming in, nurturing one's own emotions. It feels like it's very much about, yeah, it feels like this sense of abundance. This definitely feels like there is that sense of prosperity coming into life, a sense of bounty. And when I say prosperity, I don't mean money-wise. I'm talking, as we asked, about the emotional side of things here. So it talks about things sort of coming into play, things are birth of fruition. You've just got to trust that things are going to work out, that the opportunities are arising within the situation. There are going to be some challenges. There's always going to be some challenges within the relationship. Okay, there's always going to be challenges. It's all about having that sense of security, looking at what are you holding on to within this situation. So it does feel like things are going to work out all right. You just got to trust that things are going to come into fruition. You just got to trust that things are okay. There are going to be some challenges, and that's part of a relationship. It's part of the relationship. You've got to look at what you're holding on to here. It's all about listening to your dreams, really. Listening to the dreams that are coming through for you, the guides, feels like you've got a lot of dreams and things, a lot of dream messages coming through. It just talks about your dreams. Very, very strong. It feels like you've got some vivid dreams coming in. I think it's about trusting those messages that are coming in and just sort of, yeah, I just feel like it's about your dreams, about your sense of, I feel like you do a lot of vivid dreams. I think you got to listen to those dreams. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like things are going to work out, that things are going to come into fruition. It's about trusting the situation. Yes, there's going to be challenges to the situation. There are going to be some battles, some conflicts, a sense of, there's definitely going to be a lot of challenges and things, and it's all about what you choose to hold on to and let go of. I think is really important here. What are you going to choose to hold on to and let go of in regards to those battles, those challenges? How are you going to move through them? That's going to make a big difference. And that's part of listening to your dreams, listening to the guide that's coming through for you. Okay. Right. All about Maine. Your question was a general. Right. So let's do this. And then I will continue with my list. Okay, once I've done all about Maine. Okay, so you're using your gift voucher all about Maine. So let's do this one here. Let's do casting one. Oh, I've got to pull this out. Ouch, my shoulder just clipped. Let's have a look. Using the Universal Celtic, isn't it? Right. The Blessed Bee cards. Right. Let's have a look. Well, Jen, what does All About Maine need to know about for the week? Lying. Oh, that one popped out. Right. I knew there was one more popping through. Right, basically. Oh, and I knew there was another one coming through. Right. Whew. Let's have a look. What have we got? All About Maine. Let's have a look. Your general for the week, the heart of the situation. Okay. Very much about your spirituality. I'm just getting meditation, reflection. It's all about your own sense of bringing yourself into an alignment, making sure you don't feel like you're out of sorts. Taking care of your emotions is going to be super important here. A lot of it is about just your spirituality. I think a lot of it is just trusting your intuition. Here I'm getting the sense of there might be something that sort of shakes up your world, things that might be a bit of a challenge to you. So it's just a reminder to trust your intuition, to be able to look at the truth of what's actually going on, and so that you can build what you need to do, just to rebuild where you need to go. Very much looking at the potential as you stand or take back what you feel is being taken from you. I think this is a moment to really know your potential, about where you're headed and what's possible for you, as you really sort of start to really stand in your own power. And that's a lot of it is to do with your own spirituality. I think it's a lot about your own faith, your own teachings, your own beliefs and situation. Okay, so I think there's a lot of here I get the Hermit. So I told you about meditation and reflection. We're getting that here. Very much so about looking at what lessons you've learned. Silence is really important. That total of just listening and listening to yourself. A lot of times it's just listening to yourself. So I think there's a lot of I want to say follow the light. Know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel it comes from your own wisdom, your own knowledge that you've gained with your own spirituality. Okay, so super important. So here we've got a blessing to heal a relationship. So there is a relationship, and whether that's a relationship within yourself that you're healing, it's also a very journey, a blessing for your journey, your travels. You're moving ahead on where you're meant to be. Even though it seems unknown in many aspects, it does feel like you've got a blessing going that way. So yeah, definitely feels like there's a relationship, and whether that relationship is within yourself, not just necessarily with other people, but also that relationship that you have yourself. And it's been such a journey. So there's a blessing on that as well. So yeah, I'd hope that gives you some guidance there, gives you a little bit of help moving forward in your journey there. Definitely looking at your potential and stepping. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you're moving. Yeah, of course. So the blessing on the journey. So hopefully that helps. Okay, so awesome. So there we are. So that's done. You're welcome, All About Maine. You're welcome. Well, that was good, having that that gift voucher to use. So don't forget, guys, I do offer gift vouchers on my Ko-Fi, which you can then use for readings. You just have to let me know what service you want, and then I just work it out and do that. You don't have to go in and do another. But yeah, gift vouchers are available for your loved ones. Yeah, so what's this? Right, okay, so that's all the donations done. Now it's time for, now I'm going to go through. Okay, I'm going to go through and check the free lists. Okay, Eudora, I got your, here's your question here. Right. And Eldora. Right. So I'm just going to go through now and do all the comments that were on the list. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Oh, brilliant. So those that are on the list, you know who you are. I'm just going to try and get through them as much as I can. Time moves quickly now. We're up to that hour point, so I'm just going to be, yeah. Are you working All About Maine? Oh, yeah. What can I do that would fill up Jay's and make him feel like I'm giving my all? What can I do to fill up Jay's cup and make him feel like I'm giving him all? Okay, so I'm going to use the Tarot of the Divine. Okay, so what's coming up? So what do you need to do in regards to Jay? It's all about the intensity, the passion, the moving forward. Interesting. I think you just got to trust in the, I think you just got to trust in the process here. There are new beginnings to the situation. You don't have to, I think it's all about just being you, just trusting that you're moving forward. Very much about just thinking about this connection. I don't think you have to do anything in particular. You shouldn't have to do anything. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that's coming in. What do you need to do? I think you just got to trust in the process here, trust in the connection, trust in your well-being. I've just added an extra card here. It's definitely about nurturing that sense of just be kind. Just be kind. You don't have to do anything here. It's just about you know, allowing things to move organically. It feels like just allow things to move organically. You actually don't have to do anything. Allow things to move organically. Just know there is a connection. There is that new beginning. It's all about nurturing your own well-being, taking care of yourself. You don't have to do anything, Eudora. Just be your true self. Don't have to do anything. Just be your true self. Oh, okay. Awesome. Right, so let me have a look. Eudora. Okay, just look. Sorry, it's just going to take me a minute to go through the list. Right. Okay, this is the first list. So I'm just trying to see where I'm at. Now, I did see Aldona type in. Just trying to see, where are you? Aldona, general. So what does Aldona need to know? Let's do the moon baby. Yeah, it is a bit messed up. I'll get there. I know what I'll do. Just take me a moment. I'll get there. Right, general for Aldona. Take care of self. First, this thing here, because it's all about how you choose to react to the situation. I feel like there's a lot about sense of feeling like you're defeated in a situation. I think that's really important for you to sort of take care of yourself, Aldona. Just a general well-being, a little bit of pampering. Just take care of yourself. A little bit of pampering is so important here, because I do feel like it's a sense of, I feel like there's some quarrels, some disagreements coming in. So you might be feeling like you're a little defeated, that you're in a no-win situation. So taking care of yourself is going to be super important, Aldona. Right, next. Yep, I know. I'm just going through the list. I'm going through each list, so to make sure. Oh, Accumarie, I'm waiting. Oh, I've got to do Accumarie first, and then I will do YOUIR and Accumarie. And then I'll do Samika. Accumarie. Did you type in your question, Accumarie? So I was just waiting for Accumarie to type in a question. If you don't type your questions in, I can't answer them. So those that were on the list. Accumarie, YOUIR. Yep, and then I'll do Samika. Yep, that's no worries. I just wanted to see if you guys haven't typed in your questions. I can't find them. Oh, Samika, I'm not going to do when will you get married, because it's all about what do you need to know about getting, it's a little bit tricky to do a timeline in regards to that situation, depending on what's going on in your life right now. So that's why I want you to think about your questions. Yes and no questions are not going to be really good. When you think about your question, you know, it depends on what's going on in your life right now. Are you in a relationship? So I'm just checking to see who's typed in a question. Okay, oops, sorry, I just did that. Okay, so. Oh, you wonder, a love reading on your love life. Did I do that one? Yes, I did. Right, so Samika, I'm talking about those that are on the list. Samika, you asked about when you'll be married. So Mizrak didn't type in a question. A few people haven't typed in questions. So it makes it really hard. Oh, shoot. It's just started to rain. 1 minute, I'm just going to shut the door. Okay. Deep breath, guys. I'm going to shut the skylight because I don't want rain pouring in here. I'm getting wet. Okay. Right. If you are on the lists only, make sure your questions are in. You have to be on the list. Yeah, I did. You wonder. I know that. Okay. Let me just go through. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Samika, Dorothy, Miss Phenomenal, and Baby Girl. Okay? Samika, Dorothy, Miss Phenomenal, and Baby Girl. Okay, I'm doing that list as well. So if you're still here and you're on that list. Now, Ecumary and Mizrak. Ecumary and Mizrak, please type in your questions. This list, Ecumary and Mizrak, and then Samika, Dorothy, Miss Phenomenal, and Baby Girl. And that's it. Then I will add Light in the World. Okay, I did say I would add you. Right, so that's what I'm doing. Right, let me just get back to where I was. Right, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing on the list. So if those that are here, can you please make sure that your questions are in? Right, Samika asked about being married. That's what I was up to. Only because time's moving on. Okay, so only those that are on the list, Dancing Oracle, only those that are on the list can have their questions answered, because it's now after that hour. So now I'm just wrapping. Now I should say that I'm just wrapping up. Okay, don't forget, donations take priority. And yeah, I'm just trying to finish up. I'm tired. You know, I get to that stage where I'm burnt out, guys. So I do have to take care of me. Okay, so you're asking about when you'll get married. Now, the best oracle deck for this one, let's use the angel answers. Let's see what angels have to say about the when will you get married. Let's have a look. Okay, these cards are split into 3. Okay, we've got the yes and no's. We've got the normal messages, and then we've got the timing. So let's have a look. When will you get married? Let's have a look. Let's see what the angels have to say. Okay, they say a year. Okay, so it looks like it's within the next year. So let's see what the angels actually have to say about the situation. Okay, you got to stay positive in the whole situation, and to make sure that it's a relationship full of romance, basically. So maybe for in a year or so, you've got to make sure that you stay positive about your life, stay positive about your journey, where you're going, what's happening. You know, don't let the doubts creep in, and it's all about the romance. That's what's important here. It's all about that connection that you have with someone, all about, yeah, I just feel like it's all about the romance, the connection, that sense of being wooed, if you like, in the situation. Right. Give me a minute as I flick through. Don't forget, donations do still take priority. You can still do a donation reading. I'm just finishing up on the free ones and those that I've said I would do. So, Marie, I was waiting for a question, and all I got was, did I miss my turn? Right, okay. So what I can do, let me just, let's this work. Oh, okay. Okay, so share that. I can take through it, right? Copy. Whew, right, okay, so what was I just doing? And I just forgot what I was up to. The chat scan. So what I'm doing is I'm just waiting to see. Right, 13 people in chat. Now I can sort of get. Okay, now I can sort of see who's still here. Okay, so I've only got Aldonna, All About Maine, Aqua, Destiny, the Empath Fairy, Eliza, me, Ladora, Eudora is here, Lady Capera, Light in the World, Mirror, Samiha, and the Dancing Oracle, Mirror and Dancing Oracle. Even though it tells me only 6 there, I've got 13. So That means people are flicking in and out. Okay, so light in the world, I'm still waiting for a question. What's coming towards you? Right, okay, so I'm just waiting. I'm just going to do, I think a lot of people have come in and out, a lot of people are in and out, a lot of people are not here. So if you haven't typed your question, it's not going to get answered. So, right, light in the world, you've added your question. What's coming towards you? Let's do this. So I'm just going to do whoever's here. The questions, I'm just going to go through and have a look at the questions and go through. So what's coming towards you? What's happening, light in the world? Now I'm just mucking around. Right. See who sort of hung around in the reading. Who hung around to the end. So what's coming towards you? Oh, I'm doing cats rule the earth, by the way. And we've got judgment here, which is about the sense of resurrection. So it feels like something's coming back. It's sort of like a reunion. It feels like there's a reunion of some way. And you've got the Five of Pentacles here, which is about the sense of overcoming the challenges here. So it feels like there's a reunion that allows you to sort of overcome any sort of challenges that you've been having regards to the situation. I'm just finishing up the questions. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's what I'm doing, Dancing Oracle. Basically, I know who's here at the end. I just used my chat thing. So I'm just doing here. I've just wrapping up the last of the free reads. And now it's any donor. If anyone wants any more readings, so I'm just ending. So the last one is any donations now. So I'm just finishing up whatever questions have come through, whoever's here, and it's just that's the end of who's been here for a while. Just got a bit of an itchy arm. Right, so feels like whatever's coming towards you, it's a sense of reunion, things coming together, you're being led out of the cold, so to speak. So it feels like everything, it's all right. I'll just sort things out. 1 minute, Eliza, I haven't called you yet. Light in the world was last. I just said who was here. I wasn't doing a free list. I was just saying who was here with the chat scan. I've got so who's still here is showing up on my list is still here. Okay. So light in the world, what's coming towards you? Definitely feels like there's definitely a resurrection, a reunion of some sort. Feels like you're being led out of the cold, that things are sort of getting a bit warmer in that situation. Right. That was my sort of reading there. I'm just going through my list. Okay, this was on the list. This is who was actually on the list that I was doing, and then it was just wrapping up. I was just saying hello to everybody that came in the chat. And now I'm just taking a minute. Guys, just take a breath for a second. And I'm just going through and having a look here. So I don't know if Dorothy, Miss Phenomenal, and Baby Girl are still here. That's what I was doing. And I said I would do Light in the World because they were next after Baby Girl. Right, that's what I said I would do. Now, I also said I would do Aquamarie and Mizrak. So Aquamarie and Mizrak, if you guys are still here, please type in. And then I said here. That's what I said. That's what I said I would do to start with. So I'm just making sure that all those people that were on the list have got their reading. Then, right. Right. That's who I had on my list. So those were the people that I was expecting to do readings for. Right. Now, I think some of those people were not here. They have skedaddled. Right? So I'm going to wrap up with a random question. Okay. So starting from now. Oh. That's what I mean. They're not here. So what I'm going to do now is see who's still here. I'm going to check out my list. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is a bonus, guys. Now, donations, VIP status means you get more information in your reading than just the 2 cards that I'm going to do here. So if you want more than just the 2 cards, you want a little bit more information, donations are still available. Okay. Now, I've got the chat. I just decided to do the chat scan, and that will tell me who's still here. Okay, chat scan. We've got Dancing Oracle, of course. Samaha, she's done. Right, okay. So, Aldonna had a reading all about Maine. Okay, so I've got Aqua. If they're still here, type in a reading. Eliza, Destiny, the Empath Fairy. Eudora's had one. Rhonda as well at this stage. Okay, so I just typed in I just said a few more names. So if I've said your name. Hi, Egyptian Famous, how are you? Okay, so I'm just finishing up. Ooh. Right. Okay, so I'm going to use the Rider Tarot. So what's going on? Yeah, I'm getting there. I know. It's all right. I just go through and just be patient and just take my time. Don't rush. Got about another 10 minutes or so. So I know what I'm doing. I get there. It's only because people come and people don't stay Dancing Oracle. So when people don't stay, that's when it becomes really difficult to do the readings. So King of Pentacles. What's coming? What's his thought towards you? Feels very practical, a very practical approach, very materialistic. Feeling a little out of sorts. Feels like you are out of sorts. He's out of sorts to the situation. Feels like he's trying to take a practical approach to it. Feels very materialistic. And just feels like things are not quite what you're expecting. I feel like they're a bit out of sorts, a bit of a fish out of water. I think there's a bit of a, yeah. So, yeah, I do feel like it's just a fish. I just feel it's very materialistic, very practical sort of connection. Feels like a bit of a fish out of water. Feels like there's a bit of a bit like oil and water sort of energy. No, you're fine. You're fine, Dancing Oracle. Hey, look, today's just been one of those crazy days. It's just not quite gone to plan. It just feels like people come in and out, makes it hard. It's people are not, not answering. You're fine. I feel like they're materialistic. Yeah. I think they're materialistic as well. I think they're materialistic. Oh, you're welcome, Dancing Oracle. Hey, today was just one of those crazy days. It just didn't go quite according to plan. That happens sometimes. Right. Doesn't feel like anybody else has a real question. It just doesn't feel like anybody else is here. Anybody wants a question answered. I'm just cruising. Hey, Egyptian Famous, if you want your question answered, go for it. Okay, so who's still here? I'm just trying to see who's still here. Aqua, Disney's, maybe. No question. No question. Advisor, I did. Jack Mac, have you? No, just hello. Okay, Jack Mac, you got a question? Rhonda, yeah, did I do? I've already done your reading, Samaha. I've done it. You talked about your marriage, your wedding. Already did your reading. So, Egyptian Famous, you can have your question answered. Jack Mac, you can have your question answered. Still here? Rhonda, if you're still here, type in your question. Yep. Samahara, I already answered your question about getting married. So if you want anything more information, donations are available. So I'm just finishing up now. So just making sure everybody that came in that asked if they wanted a question. Look, I'm just doing the last of them. So if you guys want your question answered, please make sure you type in your question. If you've already had one, don't ask again unless you donate. Oh, it's been one of those crazy days, Dancing Oracle, Lady Kafira. I really appreciate you guys being here. Just being the support is a huge help. So I think that's about, I don't feel like there's anything else. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a, where is it? Mr. Here. Oh, there we are. Pick a card. Let's just do a quick pick a card, eh? Let's do, because I like doing oracle cards for this one. Let's do let's do. Oh, let's just do my love oracle. My Vestas Art Love Oracle you can find on Make Playing Cards. Also, didn't mean to do that one. All right, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, pick a pile. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's do it this way. So okay, so No more questions. I'm just doing as nobody else typed in. So this is the end of it. Trying to control the rodeo bill. Okay, so what I'm doing is pick a pile. This is the last of it. So you got a choice, 1, 2, or 3. So let's take a moment to think about what you want to know. I'm just going to light an incense to finish up here. Let's do the 7 chakra incense. 7 chakra. Oops. Okay, let's do the 7, this one here. Right, pick a pile, 1, 2, or 3. And then I'll go through them. Right, just think about it in your head. You don't have to tell me, but just tell me that you're ready. Right. Right, here we go. 1. Okay, 1 is a long road ahead made short with love. So it's talking about the journey ahead, even though at times it might feel long. You've got the support and the love of others, which is going to help you sort of move forward here. There might feel as though there's a gap in the wall, gap in where you are. There's something missing from the journey ahead. So it's about making sure that you have that sense of laughter and you celebrate with those that love you. Okay, so that's the pile 1. There. Okay. Number 2. It's about spending time back in nature. Getting back into nature is super important. About living life to the fullest. It feels like that you're really connected to the past. You are bringing what the past is into your life right now. So it's really important that you be in the now, and maybe spend some time outside is going to be super important for you here. Okay, pile number 3. Okay, holistic change. It feels like you're going through a lot of changes in your life. It's really about a commitment within the relationship, and I feel like that relationship is within yourself. Okay, that change that's going on comes from that commitment to yourself. I think that's really important here. It's about getting your groove on. So it's about finding your own groove, about being able to listen to your own rhythm within your own self. I think that's super important. So it feels like you're going through a lot of changes. Things are happening for you, and it's that commitment that you have to the healing within yourself is super important here. So there you are. That's the 3 piles. 3 messages there. So hopefully this is from the Vestas Art Love Oracle, which you can find on Make Playing Cards. Now, I created this using digital art. It's my own artwork that I created through Magic 7. So I created this deck myself many years ago, and then created it and made it into an oracle deck, which you can find on Make Playing Cards. So that's it from me, guys. I've been on for over an hour and a half. I need to make sure that I limit. So you can find the links down below to the other decks that I've created as well. There's other tarot and oracle decks for those that don't know. I have created a range of decks that are available. So you can sort of see some of my artwork here. So there you go. Just to sort of show you what's available. So that's it from me. Oh, for those that are interested in Lenormand, I made a Lenormand deck as well. And there's an Oracle deck that I did there. And with pastels and dark thing. There's a tarot deck in that range as well. There's an animal deck that's available. That's the Lenormand. There's the Oracle deck. Okay, so that's it. Make sure you've liked, subscribed, and rung the bell, of course, so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Don't forget there's gift vouchers. You can book a reading from me or a healing session, which I do need to get on and do. Okay. So thank you, everybody. Oh. Take care. Okay. So that's it. Okay, so just finishing up.